Lights are blinking. Gates go back. They're off and racing. Glenburn Hotel, Mr. Hollywood, Truvinsky being dug up now and really urged forward to cross them and will lead through the first 200. Truvinsky races to the lead. Jolly Odd speeds over. Gee, they've got the pace wrap right up in the early stages. They're flying along. They've raced away this pair by 4 lengths, Idle Star and Woodruff. Back in the clear 2 lengths behind those, Mr. Hollywood. A further 3, Glenburn Hotel, Galarian, Gracias Dio, then Royal Choiseer, and back last of all is Tuscan Holiday. To the riverside they go, and Jolly Odd. Pace to burn, Jolly Odd, the roughie at triple figures. The rank outsider with 1,000 to go, led by 2.5. Truvinsky's run off the track and being eased down out of the race. At the 1,000 here, he's pulling Truvinsky out of the race. Jolly Odd came back to the field in a changing scene, led by only 1.5 lengths. Now Idle Star, Woodruff is running third. 1.5 lengths, Mr. Hollywood at the 800. Then Glenburn Hotel over on the inside, just being heeled up. Galarian followed further back, Royal Choiseer, Gracias Dio, and biding its time, Tuscan Holiday at the back end of the field as they head past the 600 now. Jolly Odd, the bolter in front, 3/4 clear. Idle Star approaching the home turn, 1 length away with nowhere to go. Woodruff tucked up badly on the inside from Mr. Hollywood, fourth. No run, Glenburn Hotel. Around the outside, Gracias Dio. Onto its back, Tuscan Holiday from Galarian. At the top of the straight, Idle Star hits the front. Idle Star at the 250, 1.5 lengths. Mr. Hollywood. Tuscan Holiday's winding up right down the middle of the track with its run, and Tuscan Holiday at the 100 storms up, grabs the lead from Idle Star. Mr. Hollywood, Tuscan Holiday from Idle Star, and Tuscan Holiday wins it. Tuscan Holiday beat Idle Star. Third, Mr. Hollywood ahead of Galarian, Woodruff. Behind them, Gracias Dio, Glenburn Hotel, Royal Choiseer, and Jolly Odd had knocked up to finish absolutely stone motherless last. Truvinsky was pulled up out of the race. Truvinsky over here near the 700 metre mark, all okay. Horse is fine. And has just been eased down to a walk. Rider still on board. Broadcast. Okay, nothing to concern ourselves there with Truvinsky. Looks as though the saddle has shifted, and unfortunately for Kes Duron, he was placed at a grave disadvantage. The numbers are 3, 6, 5, 1. Tuscan Holiday from last in a race where they went out like the clappers for the first part and has stormed home. Stephen Parnham aboard, former New Zealander for trainer Steph Vahala. Part owned by Andrew Biaski, S. Link, K. Monaghan, B. J. Nash, M. J. Vahala, and posting its second win since coming to WA, doing it in good style. Idle Star is second. Sean O'Donnell for Jade Tungaroa by War Chant out of La Plunge. And third home was number 5, Mr. Hollywood, the War Chant Destiny Girl gelding for Ross Price. Brad Rawilla, the rider for owners Frank and Josie Fiore. So 151.64. They flew early. They backed off when that incident occurred with the saddle going on Truvinsky. And all of a sudden they came back and it became a much more compacted contest. A 1/2 length, 1.5 are the margins there to race number 6. To the next of the day, the HFM Tiger Big D and Jock handicap. It's over 1,000 at 350, and there are no changes out of race number 7. Okay, let's go down to Britt with Steph Vahala, and having a good run too with these colours of Andrew Biaski, owner based in Melbourne. Certainly enjoys his racing not only there but in most states, including WA, Britt.
We get to see them a little bit here as well. Tuscan Holiday wins nicely. Steph Vahala joins me now. Steph, has it always been a distance that you've been wanting to get this horse up over, of course, New Zealand bred, and today to the 1800?
Yeah, sort of the aim was to step him up as quick as possible. After his trial, we were all sort of scratching our heads thinking, what have we bought? But yeah, once he got into a race and over a bit of ground, he's got a really nice tenderfoot.
So talk us through that then. You watch a trial. What have you been seeing behind the scenes? And when you're scratching your head thinking, oh no, what have we done here? When did it start to sort of turn around for you?
He's a real laid-back fella, so his work leading up wasn't that flash either. When we put the blinkers on him at track work after the trial, he showed us a nice turn of foot, and we thought, oh, okay, maybe he saves at race day. So.
And we definitely saw it on race day today. What were you thinking in the early stages when there was a lot of speed on out in front?
Happy? Yeah, happy. Normally these races are run pretty slow, but he's got a great turn of foot, so he can sort of overcome that. But yeah, when the pace was on, it was, yeah, very happy.
He finished off really nicely today. Do we see him stretch out over a staying journey?
Yeah, that's the aim. We'll try and get him up over 2,000 plus now, and yeah, see how he goes.
Continued success with him. Well done on today.
Cheers, thank you very much.
There is Steph Fahala after the win of Tuscan Holiday. Stevie Parnham in the saddle and is just on the scales, jumps off and is catching up with Scott.
He certainly is, Steve. He looked as though they turned the pace on really early and then all of a sudden it came off again.
Yeah, it was a strange race. Out the gates, I thought, geez, we're a long way off the front runners here. Plan was to follow the horse Joey was riding. Thought it was the one to beat in the race, and just went back on its back. And yeah, like I said, mid-race, about the 1400, things start to change, and the pace backed off, and we're able to rejoin and get a rhythm, and got a beautiful cut up, and the horse did the rest.
Certainly from about the 600 or even 800, he certainly travelled like the winner. Yeah,
I was really confident from early in the race that. Because I know what sort of turn of foot he showed when he can peel off from there. So I thought it's going to take something good to hold him out today.
Could Steph step him out to 2,000 metres and beyond and have a bit of fun with him now?
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go with him. Probably find maybe a graduation in that distance range. And the horse is happy, racing really well, so he should hopefully get some more